Hello, Africa. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pitchside, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for definitely checking out our content. I appreciate all the love and support whenever we put out that content. Thank you for the feedback. And those of you who are just joining us on Pitchside today, I am requesting you to hit the subscription button so that you can be a part of this very big family. Ladies and gentlemen, today Pitchside has made a long trip to Paliisa. Which is home to one of the biggest Uganda Cranes players. We all know him. We've seen him in goal. He's kept so many clean sheets. He's also played professionally and played also on the local scene. But right now, we can comfortably say he's one of those top goalkeepers Uganda has produced in the last 15-18 years. In Paliisa town is where the story of Salim Jamal Magoola starts from. And right here at Township school in Paliisa town is where, of course, we are catching up with him to, discuss a lot of talking points from his perspective, how he's managed to rebuild younger Salim Jamal, how he's managed to create a future for the youngsters from Paliisa, so that we see another Jamal coming through from Paliisa. And that's why Pitchside has made the effort to come through and cover Salim Jamal's charity event here in Paliisa. So I'm going to be joined by the man himself, the man of the moment, and he's going to definitely say hello to you, Mr. Salim Jamal Magoola. It's a pleasure to have you here on Pitchside and in Paliisa. So,
Yeah, it's a great moment to have pitch side this side.
yeah,
Long journey to Paliisa, but we
yeah,
welcome you.
yeah,
This is home. As you see,
yeah,
my journey started from here.
yeah.
So we are here to make a difference, to make the kids believe that they also can be what I am today. So you're welcome, and we hope you enjoy the moment.
All right. Where we are right now is when you look around, these are very young faces that have dreams of becoming whatever they want to become: doctors, lawyers, footballers, name it, everything. But as Salim, how much does this place mean to you, Salim Jamal? And maybe briefly tell us where we are right now and why you chose to be here.
Yeah, I chose to be here because this is the school. I finished my P7,
Yeah.
and I think this is the field where I grew up.
Yeah.
Even though there is a mosque, but I feel this is home, and I want to make the kids know that I came from here, and also they should know that everything is possible when you believe, and through education you can succeed, and you can take any opportunity that comes through football, netball, or volleyball.
All right. So, as footballers, it's very crucial for you to give back to community, like what you're doing right now. But from your experience as Salim Jamal, maybe briefly tell me the relationship you have with these kids. What are some of those things that you've tried to instill in these kids? When you come back here during your free time, and even when you're busy and you're playing football, what are some of those things you've tried to instill in these kids?
I think the most important thing is discipline. Most of the time when we meet up with the kids, we emphasize of being disciplined and also focusing on education. Without education, you cannot go anywhere here. So you need to keep in school and also be disciplined home or at school. I think that's the great thing we try to implement so that the kids can come up or rise up well.
All right. So here at Paliisa Township Primary School is where Salim Jamal is doing his corporate social responsibility, which is CSR. Salim, just briefly break down for us what what you're trying to do here today and what you've brought for these kids for them to become more interested in sport.
Yeah, I just showed them that when you succeed, you need to remember where you're from.
Yeah.
So we try to initiate the netball field and also the soccer field,
Yeah.
and also we try to make the volleyball courts.
Yeah.
And our team is ready to give every candidate a set, books, and pens so that they can go through their end of the year examination well. And maybe when someone also sees this, can come and help these kids.
All right, Salim. The picture I have is that you're not only giving out items for playing football, netball, basketball, but also you're also ensuring that you also teach the kids discipline, hard work, and focus, and all of that. Maybe let's move away a bit from the charity event and talk about your season. Of course, you are in the PSL at Richards Bay last season, a couple of seasons ago. How would you sum up your campaign this past season as Salim Jamal?
Actually, the past season, I think it's my worst because I got injured after 6 games. So I went out for a long time, and I only managed to play for the national team. From then, like I'm making a year without playing for my club. So it has been tough for me. When we got done with the national team, I tried to get back to the club level, and also I got injured with my finger, so I've been out completely. I describe as that the season being a dead season for me, but I hope I have life. I can make a better season this coming year.
Yeah, okay. Away from the injuries, and we are with you. We hope that you definitely bounce back better. But the playing the PSL before these injuries came in, you are racking in man of the match awards left, right, center. How is the experience playing in one of the biggest leagues on the African continent as a Ugandan goalkeeper?
Yeah, it's quite challenging, but when you believe and you know what you want, you can affect everything and try to make your way out. It's not easy to go out there and play in South Africa. It's the best league in Africa now. I think it's too competitive. Being a foreigner and in a country where they have best goalkeepers, best players. You need focus. You need to work hard and also try to make the home where you're from proud.
Yeah, one of the things that you talk about is playing in a foreign league. I mean, you being a foreigner playing in the PSL, which is one of the hardest things to do. But when you look at what we're doing today, we're not only speaking to kids here in Paliisa, but there are young footballers who want to learn one or two things, in Uganda about how you've been able to sustain yourself in a league like that. Maybe what are some of those key things that you base on as a goalkeeper, as a professional player, to make sure that you remain consistent and you keep performing at the top?
It's discipline. Discipline comes with hard work. You cannot be a hardworking person when you're not disciplined. We have seen most talented players who are not disciplined, and they end up failing. When you're disciplined, everything just falls on your way. So I think you need to work hard, very hard, and stay calm, stay humble, and be disciplined. Everything just comes your way.
Okay, all right. You talked about playing for the national team, which was the Cranes. At the AFCON about 4 5 months ago in Morocco. Quite a rough campaign, if you ask me. Not a very good start and all. But just sum it up for me. And the record you guys had. You played that game against Nigeria, and we had 3 goalkeepers come on. You are sent off. Onyango got injured. Nafian came on. How's the campaign basically from your perspective, from
I
your
think
eyes?
it was a worst campaign for us. Yeah, for real. It was worse not only in playing but also a couple of things, preparation. Yeah, players coming from injuries. We didn't have much fitness, so we were struggling in the first games. That's why you saw players coming up in the second game trying to fight hard, but we did not prepare well. That's why everything fell apart.
All right, but what is important is we have another AFCON in the next 1 year. We are co-hosting the AFCON, Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. It's a joy to play at the AFCON, but how big is it co-hosting it on home soil as Salim Jamal?
Yeah, it's a very big event. I think hosting Africa here in Uganda is a big thing. That's the pressure is on us because the fans, they will know they are there for us and they will demand results. That's is gonna give us pressure. But I think with preparations and good selections, we can make it out because we're at home, and when we're at home, our fans give us the energy, give us the courage, and they make things easy for us. And this is the chance to make it up when we're at home because our fans are the best.
Okay, one of the things you talked about earlier on was ensuring that when you're playing your pro football or when you're in South Africa, you give your all and make sure that the team, you help yourself perform and the team perform. Now that we're going into the new campaign, what are you looking forward to as Salim? Because not too long from now, the new PSL season will be underway. What are those things you're looking forward to?
The first thing is to have a game time, to regain my position, to be fit enough, to keep more clean sheet, to have selection on national team, to to be there all the time when they call up the national team. That's the most important thing. So I think I have to work hard. I have to try win my position back. So that's what I'm gonna do this year.
All right, you have so many fans that look up to you. I know on your social media handles, you check out some of that information and content. What would be your message to the Salim Jamal fans first before we get to the Uganda Cranes fans?
I think without being on the field for a long time, my fans they asking where I am, but here I am, and next season is a season to come up again and make things right. So they have to keep on supporting me and believing me as they have been doing.
All right, for the Uganda Cranes fans, they definitely are always out there supporting you guys. What's your message to them as Salim Jamal?
Yeah, for the fans, I know you believe in us, you support us always, and you got disappointed the last AFCON, but we sure we're gonna make it up for you guys. You need to keep on believing on us. You know, football is football, but when you have our back, we're gonna make it together this coming AFCON at home.
All right, that is a very, very interesting chat that we've had with Salim Jamal here in Paliisa as he does his corporate social responsibility, giving back to the community. This primary school we're at right now is where Salim sat his primary 7 before he went on to definitely start a pro career. Those who saw him at Express, one was winning the league title with Coach Sam Simbwa. Those that saw him at KCCFC, those that saw him at El Merrick. Hey, I'll finish all the teams because I've been following him diligently. So we're going to be catching up with so many players, some who Salim has played with, others that are ex-internationals, and we'll be definitely engaging them to see just how excited they are to be here in Paliisa for Salim Jamal's CSR activity. Keep it pitchside, guys. We are in Paliisa at Paliisa Township School. We are catching up on Jamal Salim Magoola's corporate social responsibility activity. And I'm catching up with some of the players that have taken their time out to come and support Salim Jamal. One of those is someone you all know, Yasa Mugerwa, joining me here on pitchside. Yasa, first of all, very, very big day for someone like Salim, someone you played with. How important is such an activity?
Well, first of all, I'm very privileged to be here,
Yeah.
and for Salim Jamal, this is a very good initiative, giving back to the community where he comes from. This is a very good signal to everyone, all the footballers, all ex-footballers, all players who are still playing that have their home villages. Please come back and give back to the community.
All right, you've mentored some people. What are some of the key things that are important for these young people that you see here today? What are some of the things you would use this opportunity to instill in them so that they become better than Yasa Mugerwa?
Well, I'll just tell them to work hard and believe in God, because everything that we do, it is God. And you see, Jamal is one of those people who believe so much, and the way he has gained through believing God and working hard, it can show by itself. So let those players believe in God and work hard.
All right, you played in the PSL. Salim Jamal is playing there right now with Richards Bay. Discussion with you, and he was telling me how it's important for a player to be hardworking, committed, and professional. I just want you to use this opportunity to tell a young footballer out there just how much do they need to work hard to reach your level that you reached, and to reach Salim Jamal's level.
Yeah, thank you so much, Peter.
Yeah.
I think they have to work above their limits, because playing in PSL is not something. It's not a joking subject. So someone who has played there for 1-2 years and 2-3 seasons, and teams are still wanting to sign him, you have to be working so hard. So I urge them to work so hard, because there's no limit for on working. So they can't work like I worked. They can't work like the way Jamal works, but they have to work beyond their limits so that they can improve and go beyond there.
Okay, today you're working with the Federation in several capacities, I could say.
Yeah.
How important is it for the Federation and the people that run football in Uganda to reach out to communities like this and encourage these youngsters to play football and also love the national team and something of the sort?
Yeah, it is very important for the national team and for the federation to come back to the communities like this, and us like footballers to come back to these communities, because these young guys look upon us, and also the fans get that attachment to us. So whenever we come back to them, whenever we come to the community, we are working on getting this fan base back to the pitches. So we urge the federation to come back and play with these local people so that they get that attachment to our national team.
Okay. All right, guys, we're being joined by the man of the moment. Guys, Salim has scored what I would call goal of the year. We're going to show you that goal on pitch side. But Salim, your colleagues have come here and they've shown you support. Just how motivating is this to you as Salim Jamal?
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing to call your friends and they show up. You know, it's a long journey, but they have showed up. So this is love. It's not only on the field, but also outside. And it's a great thing to support each other and also to try to promote the kids and give them hope that they can do whatever they do, whatever we do, or they see us doing. So it's a good thing to bring people whom they have been watching on TV, hearing about them. So I would love the courage for them to come here and show support to me, and I'm really happy for them to be here.
How often will this activity take place for your foundation? Because I know it's a foundation organizing it. How often will it be happening in Paliisa?
Actually, we are planning to make it every year, but when thing goes well, we can make it every term so that we can visit our local community schools in different regions around Paliisa, because not every parent can afford to provide the items of their kids.
All right. Mubuza yekibuuzo mbalekedde ssente baako nekyombuuzaawo musekendaawo
Golo yangu ogirabye otya?
You've scored a very beautiful goal. How do you feel about this goal, Jamal?
Actually, I feel very wonderful because I used to see you on URA when you took on Pirates in Orlando.
So you're
Nambole, so I am copying.
He's copying from me. All the best in the second half.
Sure.
My brother Mustafa Kiza is in the building.
As usual.
Scored the best goal last season for Nairobi United FC in the Kenya Premier League. Musta.
Yes, my brother.
Happy to see you, bro.
Good too, man.
Yeah. Tell me about your experience today and coming to support Salim Jamal. How important is it?
Man, bro, it's a great thing, and he has set a good example to us, the coming generation. Yeah. So he's been a role model to many of us. So.
Yeah.
I think he has done a great job to his community, and me personally, I've learned a lot from him. So I think it's gonna be a great motivation to the people here. He's trying to give back to the students, and it's a good thing, man.
Okay, so you did something just recently.
Yeah.
Friends of Kiza versus Friends of Mato Rogers.
Yeah.
And so many people from Chibuli came to Lugogo to support you.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you try and preach to these young players, to these young kids when you go out there, as you, Mustafa Kiza, as a role model?
Yeah, for me, actually, I've set a great example because at the end of the day, you need to be a good human being. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you played from or where you come from or you reach. So if you're a great human being, so the community will always support you and respect you. Yeah.
Okay, you had a very amazing second round in the Kenya Premier League overall. I know as in Nairobi, I checked you out and everything. But how do you assess your whole season at Nairobi United and the Kenya Premier League?
For me, I think I did fairly well according to my stats way back. It's been a tough journey behind. I finished like 3 years not playing like more than 10 games. But I thank God for this opportunity again, because I played like 30 games, and it was a great motivation for me. Apart from scoring and doing everything, for me playing 30 games, it was the greatest achievement.
You talk about it being a great achievement, playing at Nairobi United. But tell me about the league itself. Some of those things that you've picked out in the KPL that next season you think are going to help you even perform better as Mustafa Kiza.
Yeah, for me, I think I'm in a good environment which respects me. They treat me very well, and I have a lot of support in Nairobi because when you came, you watched. I have Vic and the family behind me supporting me. So for me, I think it's just to work on small things, and I come and perform. Because if I perform like this only 6 months, so what if I go back when I do pre-season with the team. Yeah, the best is yet to come.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You told people that you're supposed to bring Victor here.
Yeah.
Maybe give people an update on how far that is.
So far we did it like a first leg and second leg.
Yeah.
So we'll be going to Nairobi for the first time, and after there they will be coming to Uganda. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a big thing coming. Yeah.
Okay. So kutumire kuba mutajazi ekibuli bonna.
Abantu b'ekibuli baganda bange mikwano gyange famire yange mwena mbatumidde mbagala nnyo mwebale kumpagira mwebale kunsupportinga kimiringa lot gyendi. Katonda abawe kye musinga okwagala.
Basigale ku pitch side.
Musigale ku pitch side nga bulijjo. Anti ekibuli gye babeera.
Bangamba babeera ku pitch side. Mustafa Kiza, big up on yourself, guys. Keep it pitch side.
International, Salim Jamal, Lukman Tribal Restaurant, Kasana Bao Pilau Tulia. Jamal. Shaka 18. Katulare 1 and no! Kampala International. Asiye ko mwamba koze bile byala kiwa. Echo kyabaidde omupiira guliemu 0 Uganda wange kyabaidde omupiira asero PSV katulabe agukunte katulabe Jamala plani zepo Shana Beijing. Acha njeu. Yeso. Egole uneke bali limwengu zi. Ozu. Acha. Abaya. Planning 1 2 2. 1 2 2. 1 2 2. Let's go. Ibifananyi ajuwa kumoi aliukora bile kala kiwe emubiri aliyene mwavino katuone agoneyo yebanja kubanza abo ajamana kwa tribune na remundo sayo ba aliyo ani kilo mkono demo na bana bita wakali beukilia bilo.
Actually, it's a great opportunity to be here with the kids, and also thanking the HM to welcome us and give us opportunity to showcase our talent here. We are with our old mates from Paliisa, our old timers. We thank everybody who has been here to represent us, and also the warm welcome the kids gave us. We really appreciate. We are here to give back and give hope to the kids, to show them that what we do is real, and what we perform, they can do it. So it's a great pleasure to be here. For my friend from Kampala, I appreciate a lot the effort. One call, they are here, so it's good effort for them to be here all the way from Kampala to stand with me and support me in everything, and also appreciating the community, giving back everything to show the love that through sport anything can be done. Thank you.